Good morning everyone, my name is Lilia and I want to welcome you to a new LA Diaries on my YouTube channel. And this is LA Diaries number 21. Just thinking about the fact that I've already filmed 21 LA Diaries is kind of crazy to me. Maybe today would be a great day to kind of give a little bit of my perspective and my experience moving to LA as someone who lived on the East Coast for 2 years. I lived in Washington DC and studied there, and also someone who's obviously a foreigner, and I grew up in the Netherlands. So I think, I think maybe in today's video I can chit-chat a little bit more about my experience, because I do feel like there's a lot of very strong stereotypes about LA. I feel like LA is one of those places that either you love it or you hate it, and there are a lot of strong opinions about LA, and I knew that obviously coming here. So yeah, I think that it's maybe interesting to share a little bit more about my opinion and my experience living in LA. Anyways, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later because I actually have lots to do today. Also, a lot of you guys have been recently asking me about my makeup, specifically about my lip color, and I actually got a new lipstick that I've been wearing recently, and to me this is like the perfect nude. So these are the two products that I've been using. One of them is an oldie and one of them is a newbie. The new lipstick that I've been using is the Kim KW lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. It looks like this. It is a beautiful nude neutral color. I know that Charlotte Tilbury is quite a bougie and expensive brand, so I'm actually super excited to show you a little hack to save some money. And I don't know about you guys, but during the quarantine I've been online shopping so much. And if you have been shopping online, you definitely need to try out LilyShops. I'm partnering up with LilyShops to show you how easy it is to save some coin, especially if you have been buying a lot of makeup and other cute stuff. So LilyShops is a cashback service that helps you get a percentage of your online shopping expenses back to your PayPal account or bank transfer. And depending on the store, the cashback can be up to 35% of the purchase sum. Up to 35%. I mean, especially when you're buying expensive makeup on Sephora, but also other stores are on it, such as Etsy and Walmart, where I love to buy some of my furniture pieces. It definitely adds up. So how it works is that you select the store you want to shop with, and this time I selected Sephora and it has a 2.6% cashback. And then you choose the product that you want to shop. Here I am buying my new lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. And then once you order it, you will see the amount of cashback that you will receive in your account. LilyShops is at all times 100% free, so if you want to check out LilyShops, you can register through the link in the description box down below. And if you register through that link, all new users will get a premium 30% cashback on all their orders the upcoming 7 days. So the next 7 days, if you register, you don't have to feel as bad buying some cute new loungewear, cute new clothes, some home organization stuff, or makeup. I will have linked my lipstick as well as this MAC lip liner. This is in the color Strip Down in the description box down below as well. And now it is time for some breakfast because I'm quite hungry. So this is today's outfit of the day. I'm wearing this really beautiful bodysuit from Princess Polly. I think it is so cute, and it also really like sucks you in and gives you kind of I don't know, like how do you say it, shapewear type of effect, which is great. And then my shorts are these new shorts also from Princess Polly, and I've actually already raved about these shorts on my Instagram because I'm so excited about them. I always have the hardest time finding shorts that fit my quite thin waist and pretty narrow hips, but also my very voluptuous thighs. And these shorts actually fit perfectly. They don't gap in the back, they're not too short. And yeah, they fit my thighs as well, so I think they're super cute. I actually am working with Princess Polly, not on this video, but on a summer haul. But I will already have linked these items down below, as well as a discount code. If you use 20 Lilia, you will get 20% off your order, which is great. But stay tuned for like a summer haul with more Princess Polly items. And then my shoes are from Nike. So yeah, that is today's look. It is time to go to the grocery store. I need to pick up some new food because my fridge is looking very empty and very sad. And I also want to buy some peonies and do some shooting with flowers today. So guys, we made it back safe and sound from Trader Joe's. Okay. A lot of you guys really enjoy whenever I show you my grocery hauls, and since that is, you know, one of the highlights of our week, I thought it would be fun to show you guys what I got. I got some blueberries, then I got this new, or for me it's new, JoJo's Cookies and Cream Light Ice Cream, and this has 310 calories and 20 grams of protein per pint, which I think is really good. Then I got my beloved mushroom risotto. This is so good and super easy to make whenever you're not in the mood to cook. I usually add some mushrooms to it that are somewhere here. Speaking of lazy meals, I also got the stacked eggplant parmesan. Again, great to have if you're not really in the mood to cook. I got these new cauliflower thins, a delicious and versatile bread substitute to make my avocado toast on. I've tried this already, I really like it. Another easy, healthy meal are these rice cauliflower stir fry. This is kind of like your Asian fried rice, but then with cauliflower. It's spiced really nicely. I just really like this one. Then I got something new to try. These are the strawberry Greek frozen yogurt parfait bars. And they are 100 calories per bar, which I think is good. I also got zucchini, some organic garbanzo beans, mixed cherry tomatoes. This is another stir fry with Asian vegetables, and I really like this one too because it has baby corn, which is my favorite. I got these Gone Berry Crazy dark chocolate covered strawberry pieces. These are super yummy. I told you guys that I would try to make this myself. Still haven't had the time to do so, but until that moment, these are super yum. Then I also got some wild arugula, some organic fresh basil, baby spinach, Parmesan cheese, because I eat a lot of Parmesan cheese, 2 packs of these protein patties. These are plant-based burgers with 18 grams of protein per serving, super yum. I got some corn, as well as the Synergy raw kombucha strawberry lemonade. This is one of my favorite flavors. And 2 packs of coconut water because I love coconut water. Oh, and last but not least, I got some flowers. I got some roses as well as some peonies. The peonies are unfortunately not open, but I hope that they will open soon. So that's why I also got these roses, so I can take some pictures today. And hopefully the peonies will look good tomorrow. So I'm now going to clean everything, organize everything in my fridge, put the flowers in water, and yeah, time to do a little bit of home organizing. And after that, I need to take a look at my schedule, at my planner to see what else I have to do today. I just finished disinfecting and unpacking and organizing all my groceries, cleaning my kitchen a little bit, so some coconut water is well deserved. I quickly wanted to show you my fridge and how I organized it. I think it looks super organized, and if you're wondering why I have all these different containers, instead of keeping things in plastic bags, I like to use these special containers from Rubbermaid that will keep your produce fresh for a longer time. So I got a few of those. Then I just have some bamboo lids and glass containers from Amazon. These two I got from Home Goods. So yeah, I just have everything very well organized. And another thing that's new in my kitchen is this little spice rack that I have. I don't have that many spices yet because Trader Joe's doesn't have the biggest variety of spices. So I definitely need to go to Target or something and pick up some more spices. But for now, these are things that I normally use. And yeah, I don't really like spicy food, so I don't have like a lot of spices. I guess in that sense, I'm just super white. But the Slavic kitchen just is something that I grew up with, and we usually use fresh parsley and dill and lemon. So that's kind of what I'm used to seasoning my stuff with. And there's a dog going crazy in the background, sorry. I also got this little transparent rack, so I have an extra layer to store some of my porcelain and my dishes. I have enough space for now, but I thought, you know, if I ever need some extra storage space, I created it by this like double leveled, I don't know how to call it, organizer. They're both, by the way, from a container store. And let me show you guys the last new bit. I think I've never actually shown you this, but this is my beauty cabinet, and here I store all my beauty products. And I know it's a lot, definitely a lot. Beauty is my passion, beauty is my work. I get sent over a lot of products. I know it's such a blessing. I also give away a lot of my products. But yeah, I had to find a way to organize them all. And in my bathroom, I have all the products I use on a day-to-day basis. And whenever I'm going to do a mask, or I'm traveling, or I just need something extra, I go through here. So here I have all my skincare. In here, I have all my face cleansers. Here I have all my different masks. Oh, let me put it back properly. Here I have some extra makeup. These are all serums, backup serums that I have, facial serums. Then in these bags I have all my nail products to do my own poly gel. In here I have random things like medicine, but also scrunchies, razors, and also things to color my brows, because I color my brows myself. Here I have hair products. Here I have body oils and body lotions, and these are all my tanning products. Then here I have deodorant as well as body wash, and here I have all my minis. So all these containers are from the Container Store, and I will have linked them in the description box down below. And yeah, the reason why I'm showing it to you now is because after I came back from my little trip, I actually finally really cleared out everything, organized it. And I also bought 2 more of these because I was actually missing 2 of them when I initially moved. I didn't buy everything at the same time to save some money, but now I finally bought the final 2, the missing 2. And yeah, this is my little well, not so little beauty organization. super yummy pasta. This is kind of my vegetarian version of pasta bolognese. I used some vegan minced meat in order to create this, some tomato paste, zucchini, arugula, a little bit of creme fraiche, but you can use any vegan alternative to make it vegan. Cheese, you can also make it vegan with some vegan mozzarella, and some arugula and tomatoes, and it's super yum, and I'm going to enjoy this now. Good morning everyone, it is the next day that I'm continuing this vlog, and I was actually not planning on doing so, but yesterday I was kind of tired, so I went to bed a little bit earlier than I usually do, which also meant that I didn't really finish chit-chatting with you guys about my life updates and my experience and opinions on living in LA. Today I woke up so early and the weather was already beautiful and I was in such a good mood that I decided to continue this vlog today as well. I actually already had my hot lime ginger water. I switched up to lime today and it was super yum. I did my abs workout, also a little bit of yoga. I showered, I washed my hair, and for the very first time since I think quarantine started, have I blow dried and also curled my hair, and I haven't done this in such a long time, and I love how healthy my hair looks even though I used heat on it. It's so voluminous. I am going to add some texturizing spray. This is just a little bit poofy, but yeah, I love how it looks. It's also growing, which is really nice because I don't use as much heat on it, which is great. Also, my skin is looking quite good, if I can say so myself. I obviously still have some healing acne on my chin, but other than that, I really like how my skin looks right now. So for someone that has struggled with discoloration, acne, just a very uneven skin tone, that is a very big deal. So yay, I'm taking this time out of the day to tell myself, Lilia, your skin is looking bomb.com. And I know it's not the most perfect skin, but for me, this is really good. I did a fresh fake tan as well. I'm now going to do my makeup, and then I'm going to continue shoot some content today because my peonies, oh my gosh, my peonies, let me quickly show you. They are starting to bloom so beautiful. Look at this. So pretty. I can't deal with this beautifulness. So I'm very tempted to buy another peony bouquet and add it, but we'll see. Honestly, fresh flowers is such a small thing to do, yet it brings me so much joy. It's like a little expense that seems a little bit wasteful because obviously fresh flowers, they last for about a week. But I feel like they just bring me so much joy that I really want to continue, set a little bit of money aside every week, every month to buy myself some fresh flowers because it just brings me a lot of joy. And I use it for work too, so it is kind of a business expense. I'm sipping on my coconut water, and now I'm quickly going to finish up my makeup, and then we're going to have a chit chat about how my life has been in LA before and during quarantine. I made myself some green tea, and I'm also really enjoying my beautiful bouquet. Honestly, this is bringing me so much joy. Let me take a quick sip. And I think now is the right time to talk a little bit about my experience living in LA. So in total, I've been in LA now for about 6 months. The past chapters of my life revolved mostly around law school, and after that it was my visa application, which took almost 2 years. Moving to LA was a brand new chapter for me. Moving to LA, especially by myself and without really knowing anyone here, I didn't really know what to expect. It really felt like I had this blank canvas in front of me that I would be able to fill in throughout the time and I just didn't even know what colors I would end up choosing. You know, like I had just no idea. And now that I have lived here for 6 months, I still feel like a lot of it is unwritten, unpainted, but I am able to see some rough outlines. Let's start with my apartment, because finding this apartment was so difficult. I didn't have a credit score moving here, I was self-employed, and I also had high standards for my apartment because I wanted it to be in the central LA area, so I could walk and Uber everywhere because I wasn't planning on getting a car. I wanted it to be very bright with big windows, preferably with a dishwasher because I hate doing dishes, and also laundry on site. And yeah, those requirements for LA are definitely quite high and difficult to reach, especially with my renting background. But fortunately enough, after visiting 20 apartments in 10 days, I found this beauty. And can I just say that even though in this world I don't really feel like I have a home, I don't feel like Groningen in the Netherlands is my home anymore. I don't feel like the little town that I've been living the rest of my life pretty much is my home in the Netherlands. I don't feel like Russia is my home. I don't feel like DC is my home, and I also don't feel like LA is my home. However, this apartment, you guys, I wish I could like translate the positive energy this space has, because even in quarantine, whenever I am like a little bit sad or emotional, just when I look around and I clean my apartment and it's smelling nice, and just like right now I have fresh flowers, I just feel so at peace. Like I really feel like this is my space. And before I moved here, I actually didn't have an apartment for 6 months. I was traveling, living from Airbnb to Airbnb. So, you know, I was constantly packing all my stuff. Most of my stuff was in storage. And if you have lived, you know, 6 months without like your actual real place, I just felt even more grateful for the beautiful space that I have right now, that it is like completely mine. So yeah, when it comes to my apartment, I am still super happy that I live here. I love my area, I love everything about it. Yeah, it's great, so I'm very happy with that. Second of all, social life. As I said before, I moved to LA by myself. I didn't know anyone. I'm slowly kind of getting a circle of friends that are amazing people. I've all met them either through Instagram because they were following me, amazing, or because they actually work in the PR side of marketing and influencing, and we met at events. That is pretty much how I created my circle of like-minded people, and I think most people that I meet here are super nice. However, it's been hard to then take like our nice conversation to the next level and actually grab coffee and become friends. But I can now say that the people that I've met, that I am getting to know them better, they're getting to know me better, and I feel way less alone, and I feel like I'm like slowly creating my group of friends, and that just feels amazing. So I've definitely met some really cool, creative, intelligent, funny people here, but still open for other people to meet in LA, so feel free to send me a DM on Instagram, and I'll hopefully respond to you soon. I get a lot of DMs, but I try to respond to everyone, so if I haven't responded to your DM, I'm so sorry, but feel free to resend it to me again. Next topic is work. So work-wise, it's kind of interesting because I feel like this time that I've been living in LA is the very first time that I've truly 100% been a full-time online influencer, or inspire as I like to call it, content creator, web shop owner, like freelance photographer for brand deals that I do. And I feel like the opinions on this are very split on my YouTube channel. There are people that are disappointed in me because I didn't become a lawyer. Even though I didn't even want to become a lawyer, I wanted to become a researcher, writer, a professor, like the academic side of things. I didn't want to become a lawyer. And the other side is like super supportive and also struggling with having a degree in one thing but also having other interests and thinking of pursuing those interests too. For the longest time it would really hurt me when people would be like, oh, I expected so much better from you. You're just a basic Instagram girl. You really ruined your career. You could have been like so much, but now you're just nothing. But I feel like that is just a reflection of their own insecurities reflected on me. I feel like those people don't really have an identity of their own that goes beyond their career. So their identity is 100% tied to their careers. And I've always found that very hard throughout my whole life because I had so many different interests. I mean, even in law school, obviously I was doing influencing on the side because law school alone was not enough for me, and then I realized that I loved philosophy, so I started doing philosophy too. So I've always found it very hard to be boxed by the career box or just being even put in a box because I had so many multifaceted interests that also for a lot of people seemed contradictory or paradoxical. What I have been noticing is recently I've been really focused on doing influencing full-time, especially now with coronavirus. I have been working so hard on brand deals, collaborations, my stationery web shop. I am almost done with the new website, which I'm super excited for, and new products are coming too. So I've been working really hard, which I obviously always have done in law school as well. And I just feel like it kind of put a really big pressure on me because before this I was juggling a lot of different things, influencing, law school, philosophy. But now I'm really just focused on influencing. And even though I do love it, I definitely miss that part of my life too. However, if some of you guys are now going to ask me like, why don't you do a part-time law job or go back to school or anything like that? That unfortunately is a decision that I cannot make because of my visa situation. I unfortunately don't have the luxury to just do whatever I please because I am tied to my visa restrictions, and one of those restrictions is that I can only work for my company. That also means that I am able to take like a small course, which I have been thinking of doing in photography, but I won't be able to, for example, do another degree in philosophy. And that is like, aside from the fact that it would be really expensive. My visa doesn't allow me to do any part-time jobs, to work for any other employer or company. So that's kind of the reason why I have not even been venturing out in that direction, because I know it's impossible. I've been really thinking, what can I do that is quite different from influencing and entrepreneurship that, you know, would kind of make sense to do. And one thing that I feel like I should start focusing more energy and time on, because first of all, I would love it. Second of all, I've met so many people here that are kind of in the same industry doing the same thing, and like, I've never had that before. And number three, because of that, I feel less insecure. I still feel insecure about it, but at least I'm surrounded with people trying it. And in all the other cities I've ever lived, I've never come across a person who would sit in a cafe and just do that on like a daily or weekly basis. And what I'm talking about is writing. This is a sign, this is maybe the reason why I came to LA, to find confidence in my ability to write, although I'm still quite insecure about it, because even though I've been writing blog posts and long captions on Instagram for 5 years now, it's very different obviously to write a novel, because I want to write a novel. I don't want to write a self-help book or anything like that, because I'm just not interested in that. Starting in June, I'm going to give myself a target of words that I need to write every day, and I think that if I add that to my daily routine, a void that I'm feeling right now will be filled. At least that's what I'm going to try. Another topic that you guys will ask is my love life. How's dating been in LA? Especially because recently I've opened up a little bit more about my dating life. Well, what can I say? There hasn't been a lot of action going on in my dating life because I just haven't really met anyone that I felt like I could truly connect with. Honestly, the biggest difference that I have noticed from dating people here and dating people on the East Coast as well as the Netherlands is that they are better looking here. Not that that is the most important thing or anything, but I can say that guys that I've dated here were more attractive, at least to me, than guys that I've dated before. Not that the guys that I dated before I wasn't attracted to, but I would say that people here are more fit, have better style, take better care of themselves. So that's like one thing I definitely noticed. When it comes to the fakeness, there are definitely fake people here, but again, I find it hard to make like a statement that people here are more fake than in other cities, because I've just experienced it in other places as well. So maybe there are more fake people here because I've been dating more here than I've ever dated in the Netherlands and in DC, so maybe. But not to an extent that I'm like, oh my god, LA is on another level compared to the other places I lived. I feel like you have real and fake guys everywhere. And I think the last question that now arises is if I'm happy here and if I'm planning on staying here. Well, obviously with everything that's going on, I'm not going to be traveling or let alone moving anywhere soon. So I definitely see myself for, I don't know, at least 2 years here in LA. I don't think LA will be my final destination. I honestly never thought that, because I really enjoy restarting my life like a tabula rasa in different places, in different countries. So I would love to live in New York for a very short amount of time, like 3 to 6 months. I don't think I'll be able to afford any longer time. I also really want to live in Paris because I love Paris. J'adore Paris. And I would also like to live either in Moscow or in St. Petersburg for also about like 3 to 6 months. You know, my life here is definitely still silhouettes. Nothing is colored in yet. I really need to build my life here more. But slowly but surely, it's coming, and I'm very happy to notice that, and it makes me feel better too. So if you enjoyed this vlog, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you found it interesting hearing my perspective and experience moving to LA. If you liked the video, please thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And all that it's left to say is have a fucking amazing day, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye guys!